Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I do live in California, and it usually snows here in spring. But this is a bit much. I will be showing you the dress that I came up with and made over these past couple of months. There were some road speed bumps, you know, things that slowed me down. But I finished the dress, and I'm going to be making two videos. One's the dress, and the second part is going to be the bodice that I'm making for it specifically. It's a really cool bodice, got inspired by Rachel Maxey. One of her recent videos, I think she actually uploaded it in October. Anyway, it was cool, and I got inspired. So to go along with this leafy dress, I'm going to be making a bodice for it. Not this one, that doesn't match. It's totally not matching. Anyway, let's get to the video. So here's the pattern. I've made two variations of this before. I've had it a long time. Yeah, it's puppy chewed too. When I lived with my parents before, we bred dogs and had some puppies. So not this puppy though. My 12-year-old puppy Anakin insisted on being involved in every stage of the making of this dress. There's nothing here. Yeah, I'm not feeding you right now. Oh! I'm gonna have to straighten that, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna have to straighten that. Must be involved in the entire process. I came up with this idea before I had knee surgery in December, and I was going to whip it out, but then I realized I didn't have enough of the lining fabric. So I was amazed at how difficult it was to find equivalent lining fabric since I had bought this. Most of this fabric was from my stash. I'm kind of on a mission to use everything in my stash first, unless I need to finish a project. I did some machine basting to get the two layers of the skirt together, 2 rows of it. I do believe I have a tutorial for this, so it will be up to is it your left or my right, or I don't know, it'll be up above. I adapted the pattern, gave it a little bit of flourish at the neckline, but the part that I was looking forward to the least was coming up. I had to hand baste a bunch of layers together so that when I sewed it on my machine, it would not move all over the place, which would have been a lot more frustrating than all this prep work that I did by hand basting it. Trust me, I've made this several times before. Well, not several, but twice. And once was entirely out of shears and sheer fabrics, and it was very frustrating until I conceded to this tedious step. But it is well worth it. I'm quickly finishing the bottom of this 2-layered skirt and giving it a pretty simple turned up hem. I'm not going through a lot of effort because I know that I'm going to be wearing this outdoors and it's going to take a lot of damage. I don't want to make it hard on myself to fix it if it needs it when it needs it. We had a storm system coming in and the days were getting really, really cold. And I don't know about you, but when things get cold, I don't want to do anything but cuddle with my puppy. But I had a dress to finish, one I really had to get off my list of things to do. Here I am gathering up those 2 rows of machine basting on my dress form. Once I finished all the gathering, I was really pleased with how it looked. It had a nice swoosh factor, which is always nice. I didn't have quite enough of this fabric to make the dress that I wanted to make with it, which is one of those dresses you see on Instagram where they're running away from the camera and they're beautiful and ethereal, and yeah, I didn't have enough of that. Yeah, just try and tell me you didn't read this message like a commercial break back in the 80s. I've had this leaf sheer fabric in my stash for over a decade. Originally I was going to make some sheer curtains out of it. Then the whole bolt got stuffed in the back of a closet and I forgot I even had it for many years. But it is home deck fabric, purchased at Joann's. So pardon me if you happen to have sheer curtains out of that, this fabric. Making dresses and accessories out of fabric that's intended for curtains is not really something new to me. I guess I just like to channel my inner Maria Von Trapp. All this basting I'm doing of the layers together, I actually have a tutorial for this, so here's the plug for that tutorial. But you can always go and watch that one later, and definitely finish this one first. Yes. I'm almost done. I'm almost done for the day. I promise. And then I will make your dinner and stuff. Your food. What time is it? It's not even quite time yet. He says, no, Mom, it is time when I say it's time. Right? I was tempted to call this dress Septembuary because it was looking like I wasn't going to finish it until February. But this dress is primarily a tribute dress for Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, that new series. I was inspired by that to make something for that. I also knew I'd wear it to the Celtic Festival. It reminded me very much of sodden, fallen leaves. And in the series, there's this scene where they're very troubled over the falling leaves that are falling from this particular tree. And just about every dress I make, I try to wear. I don't just make things for videos. I try to wear them, Celtic festivals, whatever. I try to have something in mind. And while not my normal Celtic Fest wear, I usually like to go as a tavern owner / wandering healer. Oh look, more basting. Oh, wow. The pattern didn't call for these large leaf-shaped scallops I was putting in the sleeves, but I do like to make my life more difficult. Snow was on the forecast for my mountain town. And when it started falling, I knew it was only a matter of time before we lost power, which would halt all progress towards my finishing this dress for who knows how long. I finally had the sleeves on and complete, and all I had to do was put in some elastic channels so that I could feed elastic through. The infrastructure in my small mountain town really couldn't withstand a big storm like this without losing power, and more was on the way, a lot more. We had already had a couple of short outages, so we had to prepare. I was also on a mission to finish this dress, and all I had left to do was to get the skirt attached to the bodice and feed elastic into those channels. I managed to finish it just in time before we lost power. Just a quick question. Does anybody else collect these jam jars to keep their notions in? Anyway, thanks for watching till the end, and I hope you have a great day or night, and here's some bonus blooper and snow footage for your enjoyment. Bye now! You know, people on my street probably think I'm nuts, but I'm warm enough now. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you the dress I have been making since September.
That could be part of the bloopers.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. So I'm trying to cover up the belt.
And you're completely zoomed in.
I have to say, filming the reveal for this skirt. What am I talking about? I made a dress. As snow gathers on my bad wig. I love the snow. I love having power too. So, you know, if everybody that's watching this video says a prayer that I don't lose power this time with the snow, that'd be great. Yeah. That'd be great. Thanks for watching till the end. And let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Okay, I'm done. So this is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Keep on having to adjust my makeshift camera cover. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe.
He's gonna be here for a while, baby.